Honda is well into its fourth decade of Goldwing production now, and needless to say, it's now a much different world than the one for which its most recent vintages were designed. A younger buyer is clearly in the factory sights with this updated version of its venerable GL line. Reduced bulk and updated looks are just the bait. The hook lies in the renewed focus on performance. Sure, the wing has always cornered less like a dresser and more like something from one of the sportier categories, but the Red Riders managed to improve further on that point by shedding nearly 100 pounds off the overall weight with the same low center of gravity. This all-new engine comes in the typical flat 6 configuration and 1,833cc displacement with 124.6 ponies just waiting to be called upon. What else is Honda done to try to make the wing something other than my grandfather's bike to the younger buyers? Read on and find out. Leaner in nearly every way, the new GW sports a similar mug up front with an array of lights set into a wide V pattern across the entry of the front fairing, but the new family sports LED bulbs that allow for smaller, cooler-looking light shapes while maintaining a safe and legal level of illumination. A trimmed-down, electronically adjustable windshield comes with ample ventilation in order to help smooth out the air at the point of reintegration for a head buffet-free riding experience for both rider and passenger. Naturally, the Tour model comes with a full-length screen while the base wing sports a cut-down windshield that changes the character of the bike immensely. Beyond that, the head-on view is similar in design to its predecessor, if not proportion. The turn signals come integrated with the mirrors just like the previous gen, even though the mirrors themselves come with a fresh design that seems to double as some sort of spoiler. Tucked away under the protection of the windscreen is an instrument cluster that could rival that of a small aircraft. Front and center we find a 7-inch, TFT LCD screen braced by a pair of analog clocks for the speedo and touch. Embedded across the top of the dash are a series of idiot lights with clustered data feeds on a pair of LCD displays at the bottom sides. All pertinent info is represented here, to include a tire pressure monitoring system, and that's always nice to have for peace of mind. Seriously, I've seen Christmas trees with fewer lights on it, and this instrument panel tells you everything you need to know, plus some things that probably haven't occurred to you.